ก่อนแข่งวันนี้ออร์แลนโดอยู่อันดับที่ 2 โดยแข่งทั้งหมด 4 ครั้ง ชนะ 3 ครั้ง และแพ้ 1 ครั้ง ดัลลัสอยู่อันดับที่ 3 แข่งทั้งหมด 3 ครั้ง ชนะ 2 ครั้ง และแพ้ 1 ครั้ง ฉะนั้นการพบกันของคู่นี้จึงเป็นการพบกันของทีมจากหัวตาราง โดยออร์แลนโดเป็นเจ้าของแชมป์เมื่อปีที่แล้ว และมาป้องกันตำแหน่งในปีนี้ ส่วนดัลลัสเป็นทีมน้องใหม่ที่เริ่มเข้ามาสู่ลีก MLV ในปีนี้เป็นปีแรก ทั้งสองทีมจึงยังไม่เคยเจอกันมาก่อนเลย จึงไม่มี head to head มาเปรียบเทียบให้ดูว่าใครจะมีภาษีดีกว่ากัน แต่ในวงการต่อรองก็ยังคงให้ออร์แลนโดในฐานะแชมป์เก่าเป็นต่ออยู่หลายขุม แต่พอเล่นจริงปรากฏว่าวันนี้ทีมออร์แลนโดของชมพู่รู้สึกจะฝืดมากโดยเฉพาะแม็กดักหัวเสาจะเป็นปัญหาของทีมในวันนี้เพราะตีไม่ตายตีติดบล็อกเยอะมากจนทำให้ทีมป่วนเสียขบวนแต่ใน2เซตแรกก็ยังดียังเอาตัวรอดได้โดยออร์แลนโดชนะไปเซตแรก26-24และเซต2ชนะไป25-22แต่พอเซต3เซต4เซต5ออร์แลนโดไม่เหลือฟอร์มแชมป์เลยปั่นป่วนไปทั้งทีมรับบอลแรกแหกออกอ่าวออกทะเลไปเลยรับไม่เข้าจุดเลยทำให้ชมพู่ตั้งเกมไม่ได้หัวเสาก็ยังทำคะแนนไม่ได้เลยจนต้องเปลี่ยนแม็กดักออกแล้วเอาชวานและเวนเดอร์ไวน์เข้ามาแทนแต่เกมก็ไม่ดีขึ้นเลยเซต3และเซต4พ่ายไปแบบหมดรูปเลย16-25และ23-25จนต้องมาเล่นตัดสินกันในเซต5ซึ่งต้นเซตก็ทำแต้มเบียดกันสูสีแต่พอปลายเซตก็ถูกนำห่างและพ่ายไป9-15สุดท้ายออร์แลนโดก็เป็นฝ่ายปราชัยแก่ดัลลัสไป2-3เซตสำหรับผู้ทำคะแนนสูงสุด3อันดับแรกของทีมออร์แลนโดคือ 1. อับเบอร์ครอมบี้ทำไป17คะแนน 2. เคสบราวน์ทำไป10คะแนน 3. ลูเปอร์ทำไป9คะแนนส่วนผู้ทำคะแนนสูงสุดของทีมดัลลัสคือคอลลิเยอร์มิมี่ทำไป22คะแนนและเป็นผู้ทำคะแนนท็อปสกอร์ของเกมนี้นัดต่อไปของออร์แลนโดจะเจอกับ Grand Rapids Rice ในวันที่30มกราคม2569เวลา 7 นาฬิกาอย่าลืมมาตามเชียร์ชมพู่กันต่อไปก่อนจะชมไฮไลท์การแข่งขันฝากให้ช่วยกันกดติดตามกดไลค์กดแชร์และติชมกันมาเพื่อการปรับปรุงให้ตรงตามความต้องการของเพื่อนๆเชิญชมครับ
The blocks did a good job at swinging high on that one.
That'll extend the service run here. At least another point for Hannah Maddox. And quickly that comes to an end.
Outside the line.
2 pancakes and 6 points by the Pulse as Maldonado Diaz serves.Looper into the back row and down for the kill in front of Maldonado Diaz.
Got that long reach, good press over the net, really well done.
Abercrombie off the D-ball, and Dallas is not able to...
One of the keys to the game for them is going to be serving aggressive, serving tough, because they don't want Shampoo to be able to run Orlando's full offense.
14-11 in favor of the Pulse.And another ball picked up, this time by Murr. That would have taken 4 contacts, though. There's scrappiness here by Dallas.
Love that.
On Davison, Madison, Fitzpatrick, our entire crew on hand here at Edition Financial Arena as Hannah Maddox goes into the cross court and down for a kill for number 14 in white. Serve. Tight.Joust won by Valentine Anderson. Good cover off the block by Klicka. Chimay off speed, picked up by Valentine Anderson. Scrappy rally here. Maddox right through the seam.
Coverage by the Valkyries. Anna Pukic just a little bit off the net, doing a really good job, though, they can do here.
It'll be Looper to serve. Collier.Into the cross court and down. Good start by Dallas.
A little bit of space.
Valentine Anderson serves. Chimay off hands and out. Double sub tandem as Shampoo checks back in, so too does Abercrombie on set point. Collier dug up by Looper. Maddox off the net, rolls it over. Out of system for Collier.And Klicka runs out of this work. Abercrombie. And here's Maldonado Diaz attacking the Addis system. And Brittany Abercrombie delivers set point number 2 for Orlando.
It's a really smart swing by Brittany Abercrombie. I love how much Shampoo trusts her. She goes back to her after she got dug, and there, instead of going cross-court to Mimi Collier, she goes high down the line over the blocker and a little too far out of reach of Mimi Collier.
Oh, what great service pressure.
Talia Valentin Eriksson starts to run it more in this one.
There's that slide attack that Dallas wants to limit. Looper. Good first ball there. Off the back one, Kaz Brown goes to work, kept alive defensively until a misconnect.
Got the sharp cross, but what they're working on with her is the decision making, when to attack what.
Maldonado Diaz high off the block. Usage will set the Addis system for Maddox into the cross court, dug by Murr. Off speed by Maldonado Diaz. Abercrombie there to cover. Savage picked up by Pusic. Off the pick, there's Collier.
And if Dallas did not get that point.
Madison, you know you're running a balanced offense when you're pulling blockers and getting players like Abercrombie and Cherry Looper 1v1 looks.
Absolutely, well said.
1v none. How do you leave the... Orlando has gone back to the dub sub. Hannah Pukas and Nia Shimei came up big in set 1. An ace by Pukas, a couple of kills by Shimei, some big digs as well. And Pukas serves. Boy, that just painted the sideline, didn't it? Pinpoint, not get the start today, but she will come in as a serve sub for Kaz Brown, number 13 in white. And she does what Natalie Foster does. Point opportunity in this second frame. Shampoo back to serve. 3 attackers in the front row for Orlando. Valentin Anderson goes to the pin. Caroline Youth on the attack. First action of the season for number 16 in blue. Out of the middle, Van Buskirk will find the sideline.
Good defensive grittiness by the Orlando Valkyries. Emmy Klicka so quick back to get the ball. Now if you're the Valkyries, you're thinking one side out, starts with the pass.
Good pass by Maddox, and Hannah Maddox goes from pass to kill and delivers the dagger in set 1 and in set 2.
Dallas pulls, similar to blocker. There's a one-on-one situation. Love the routes. Yep, you see Van Buskirk jumping with Bree Kelly. One-on-one, Hannah Maddox able to identify the hands of Valentin Anderson, who's a little bit more undersized. There was no spin on that ball, perfectly placed.
Maddox. When you combine that with a few more errors in terms of their attacking, that has made the difference. Savage on the attack off speed. Looper kept up by Cox. What an impact she has made in her time on the floor here. One of the best passers in this league last year. Also one of the better defensive players, one of the digs leaders as an outside, and that's a quality first.
I mean, that's their 3rd attacking error. They're hitting 0 right now, but just not as in a rhythm as they were in the first couple sets.
This is the best block touching I think I've seen out of Dallas. Savage out of the middle, and that is an appropriate name. Foster as a serve sub. Did record an ace in set 2 in this capacity. Nice job there by Cox on serve receive. Now sets the out of system to Payne. Chimay has to track it down. Here comes a free ball to Dallas. Payne again. And Payne, we mentioned going to the floor, so a triple sub in effect for Orlando. Cox into the cross court. Knuckled over by Champu. Boy, what scrappy work defensively by Klicka and Champu there. Payne recycles. Here she is on second effort. Savage just snaps her wrists and puts it down. Point
All over the court.
Looper into the cross court and down off of Izzy Martin. Still
Negative.
good serve though by Looper. Good first contact there as well. Abercrombie off the top of the block. What a stab there by Valentine Anderson. Payne appropriately puts an end to set number 3.
Dallas Pulse is feeling themselves defensively. They're making some. She's got it going on. Kaylee Cox is in a rhythm, hitting over 500. She's been so good in system and out of system. Just really phenomenal offensively.
Speaking of out of system, here's an out of system ball for Looper. Why not? I mean, why not? Small thing. Orlando has worked the early lead down to 1. Looper will serve once more. Takes Murr down to the floor, and that's still up. I think Dallas thought that point was over. Nonetheless, they run the big.
Thinking about it, it's a little bit easier to miss. So yes, it can be contagious.
Good pass by Maddox, and Abercrombie benefits off the right.
When the Valkyries just a couple feet to her right, pulling that blocker and finding space in between the block.
Collier into the cross court. Net touch off the service. And an opportunity for Orlando. Abercrombie steps in off 1 foot. There is Kaz Brown.
Now down by 3.
See, Payne will serve. Targets Vander Weide, who goes to work on the attack. Cox off the block, kept up by Abercrombie. Vander Weide kept alive by Collier. And Cox. Sal King. Good ball there by Vander Weide. And Abercrombie is going to come away. Valentine Anderson back to serve. So a full complement of attackers at the net. You've got Collier, who's been really good. You've got Savage, who has been efficient. You've got Kelsey Payne, who's had a great day. And you got Brittany Abercrombie, who, when you think the angles can't get any sharper, what about that?
Hills hitting well above 400.
Both of these teams hitting well above 300 in this 4th set. Nia Chimay found some real estate there, caught some hands as well.
We'll watch how she's played with that depth.
Seen all 4 of them in this set. One of them, Schwann, serves once more. Collier, Schwann picks it up. We play on. Efficiency and depth on full display. Brown off 1 foot, missed it, and Dallas has one last flip in store in the red zone, and we will go the distance. Contested points at the net. 6 of those 8 blocks by Dallas have come in the last 2 sets. No block in that, though. See if number 8 in blue can dial up some service pressure to boot. Schwann, nice first ball there. Vanderweide, the beneficiary.
Wide open net.
Tight. And Bree Kelly puts it away. We saw one of those plays earlier. Bulls are now on the right side of your screen, serving the Valks on the left. Kaz Brown off 1 foot. And the lead is down.
Time to time.
9-7. Vanderweide. Already does have 1 ace in this match. Handled well, though. Cox into the cross court. What a big swing.
So, depending on the pass, we'll see.
It's going to be Abercrombie. In the cross court, dug by Valentine Anderson. Out of system for Cox. And covered again by Valentine Anderson. Payne off the right. Pusic keeps it up. Cox into the cross court, dug by Pusic. Abercrombie turned back to the floor.
Side out. When the pass has been to her, she's run through the middle. Van Buskirk's been so efficient.
Abercrombie. Dug by Payne in the cross court. Collier out of the back row and down. Dallas flips the script and the scoreboard on the road.